Good, whatever time of the day it is you happen to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express coming to you from the Palm Street Studios in downtown Deckerville.
The only place to be if you're not anywhere else.
That is true.
I'm here.
Although we did get some great pizza.
Thanks for pizza.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really good. And
Thank you.
Zap Packs.
Thank you, Sitgo. Sitgo.
Zitgo.
The key is for the Sitgo in Deckerville, the C-store, you have to ask for it done like extra well done, like cook it extra.
Yeah, it was good. The sausage on top was nice and crispy.
Yeah. From being well done.
Yes.
Never heard somebody order their pizza well done, but we see why.
I would be afraid at a lot of places to order well done. It'd be like, it's going to be burnt. But it wasn't burnt underneath at all.
They know what you mean. If not, it seems a little
doughy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
So I have little tips and tricks everywhere I go for food. And I think we've discussed that before. Like with my wet burritos, I want those well done too.
Well done. So it's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Which used to be normal done, but now it's well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to smile at the camera.
He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Niggle. We've got a Hall of Famer in the house here tonight featuring Mike E. Smith, the Glory Hole Cowboy, the GHC.
Howdy.
Back again to pad those stats since Junior's catching up to you.
So in our non-existent pre-production meeting, I mentioned that last week I had a nightmare that I had a dream and Junior was in my dream and he was starting to catch me or pass me in appearances on the P&A podcast, and I woke up, I was not happy. I was mad, woke up mad.
You woke up just angry because you're like, oh boy.
Beat his ass.
Oh man. Well, at least you weren't playing dodgeball.
I was. I'm gonna punch him right in his ball.
You know, I'm going to have a spot in the studio where he can't come up beside me at all.
To rest his ball.
I'm going to have like a Pope bubble.
The Junior Deflector 3000.
Yes.
There you go.
Just to make sure he can't set his one ball on your shoulder.
Yeah, I need to hire like a Hannibal Buress to just stand there and swat it away.
Whack.
Whack.
Literally.
Flick.
Whack.
Flick. Oh, sack tap.
Yeah.
A ball sacker.
Sack tap.
So I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys.
Glad to have you.
Thanks.
Your first time in the studio.
First time in the studio. This is sweet. I like it. I like to see how much it grows.
Well, it won't get any more bare bones than this.
No.
That's for sure.
Definitely started off with a blank canvas.
Yes.
To paint it with love.
We have a table and folding chairs, but we're here.
That's most important.
But we have lights. We have all the equipment we need to record.
Yes.
And we have an on-air sign. And the lava lamp is lava lamp.
The lava lamp is lavaing.
Is those on camera?
They're not right
They're
now.
not.
They should probably have their own camera.
And we had pizza with fine china because I snagged the plates from there. I'm like, that's a pro tip. I'm like, I don't have any paper plates at the house. Yeah, they got a stack of them sitting there.
Right. They can afford that.
Very nice.
And they charge you $18.01, which is still a bargain for that pizza with 5 toppings.
Right. That was
We grabbed
8
3
slices.
places. Yeah.
8 slices in that.
Yeah. It's very good.
I'm happy. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Get used to it because that's probably going to be about once a month here in the studio. That'll be how we gorge ourselves just ordering a pizza from the old Sicko there.
Well, and just to be totally clear with everyone, this does not mean we won't be doing episodes at bars.
Oh, we still will.
Right.
Absolutely.
We will be doing special events where we are at bars. We will try and set them up further ahead of time with some notice so that you can come out and partake, get on the podcast, watch us, look at us funny, throw stuff at us, buy a beer.
Or in some cases, be mad at Mike Concho and tell him off after you listen to it for 45 minutes.
Yeah, we will also give you notice that if you don't want to be there when we record the podcast, you'll have notice of that as well.
Or if you want to send a proxy to be mad at us, then that's fine too.
Either way, liking us on Facebook and social media is the best way to know where we'll be for whatever purposes you will use that information.
And if you don't want to read that and you want to call to ask us, 810-294-0455.
That is correct. That number is on the screen right now.
You can actually call or text it. Are we live right now or no?
No, we're just recording.
Okay.
Right.
But you
Just
can
for posterity's sake.
you can actually call or text that anytime, leave a message.
Yep.
Send us a text.
You can leave messages like you can leave messages about anything like this gem that got left for us when we first opened up the studio line. One of the first messages we ever received, also voted as the #1 drop we have here on the show.
There you go.
So, I mean, that was just clutch right there by caller your brother.
Fuck.
There you go. By Matthew.
The fuck? What the fuck?
He just wanted to leave a message, and it turned out to be the number one drop on the year.
Number one drop, yeah.
Or overall.
Overall, when we did the top 10 drops that we play here on the P&A Podcast Express, that was voted number one.
He really sums up the podcast with that.
I think that is probably the best way you can sum up the podcast with using the fewest amount of words.
Yeah, I believe that was the first voicemail we got ever. So, but we did recently receive another one that's more personalized. Now that the podcast established,
I do enjoy this one too.
This is a good one.
Let's leave a message. Fuck you. Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you, Philip. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking dirtbag piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you again. Fuck me. Fuck you.
Sounds endearing. Like it's meant with love. I feel love.
I enjoy that one.
It's the emotion that I respect. Mm-hmm. I mean, they didn't just say it; they meant it.
They meant it.
Yeah,
you can hear the anguish in their voice.
They said it with their heart.
I could literally feel them, like, actually wanting to fuck us.
Right.
Yeah,
And not in a good way.
no, like hate fuck.
Yeah, like a hard R
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, like hard R.
in your prison purse.
Yep.
Good
If
spot for
if
that
you're getting
dick.
banged in it, it's a purse. But if you're carrying things in it, it's a wallet if you're a guy. This is the distinction.
Like, yes.
So
I don't know.
It's a prison wallet if you're carrying things in it. It's a prison purse if you're getting banged in it.
Yes, correct. Who was that called in and left that?
not sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just
Thanks to
a
that
fan.
gem.
That's from Parts Unknown.
Sweet.
So I did drive by the old Denny's today in Port Huron, and they've repainted it. It's all closed down. It's for lease.
You can't erase the memories, though.
Never. The memories, the anal memories will always be
No,
there.
I'm sure under a black light, the memories are everywhere.
Yep. Pretty much the middle booth. The middle.
Pretty much the middle booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
In the middle booth.
Well, you know,
Forced anal, and then you shut your doors.
yeah. You just, one door opens, another door closes, I guess.
Good way to put it.
Or slam shut.
Forced open, slam shut.
Yeah.
See a dirty penis. Hello.
Hi, dirty penis. Bye, dirty penis. I should have put a towel down on the back seat of the Bonneville first.
See, this would not
Yeah.
be appropriate in a restaurant with kids in it.
True. So
No.
Mike Honcho can come over here and record all night.
And
Oh my
yet-
God, you never know what you're going to get from Mike Honcho.
And yet, not the most inappropriate thing in a restaurant with kids in it.
That's been said.
Or done in a Denny's.
Done.
Yeah.
I mean, they might not have been there when all that happened.
Right.
There are kids that go to Denny's. They have a kids menu.
100%.
That's sad.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what is so confusing. So, just experience the shock of some good hard anal banging, and then they close their doors. And I've gotten actual oral in a Waffle House bathroom, and they still remained open.
See?
So anal sex closes the door. Oral sex keeps the doors open.
Well, that's what I say. One door opens, another door closes. It's just a law. It's a law.
The second one was doorway got filled. That's kind of filled.
Yeah.
Kind of
Filled the doorway.
Well, that's what a restaurant is for things to go in the mouth.
Right. Tube steak.
Yeah.
And waffles.
Yeah. What a combination.
Dude, you can't front on Waffle. I love Waffle House, man. The thing about Waffle House is you know what you're walking into and you know exactly what you're getting. You're going to get bomb-ass food. You're going to get disgruntled employees. You're going to get drunk assholes there, strung out people, and you're going to get things that you don't want to touch.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. To be respectful to that place, I unloaded everything in her mouth. So there was nothing on the floor, nothing on the
Nice.
walls. It was clean.
The kids' menu is unscathed.
Unscathed. Yeah, it was all down her hat.
I mean, that is,
I was looking out.
you were. I mean,
You were doing a public service.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Public service.
Very nice.
It's very charitable of you.
Yeah, double charitable.
Just
Charitable to the restaurant and charitable to her throat. That's wild. That never happens. Yeah, it does.
So here's a pro tip about Waffle House, though. Always ask if you're getting a soft drink or anything cold, ask for it in a to-go cup. You don't want those hazy ass cups that have barely been washed that they have.
Yeah.
I've noticed this, and I noticed this the first time I was at a Waffle House. And it's so funny because I've always done this, and I read something online about that. They're like, always order any cold drinks in a to-go cup because you're not going to want the hazy ass sleazy.
So if
The
you
coffee
go,
cups they keep clean though.
Why can't they keep both clean?
if you go to the back where they wash the dishes at Waffle House and you look at their dishwasher,
Yeah.
you're like, "Where's the clean water inlet?" And the guy just goes, "Huh? I'll just dump a bucket in there and run it for the day."
That bucket's good.
I did keep hitting the button.
Because pretty convinced south of Michigan until you get like past Tennessee, there is no food inspections or anything.
No. Oh, no need.
Ohio lets anything go.
That's where Waffle Houses are prevalent.
Yeah. They got good waffles.
You got to order the big ass All American where you get like 4 plates of food. And if you're sitting
fatty.
there and you're drunk as shit, you're just like, oh, you get that terrible but yet so tasty of a steak that's anywhere between like a quarter of an inch to maybe like half an inch thick. And that thing's like perfect. So good.
So
Yeah.
You gotta put some A1 on it or something though.
my grandmother was very southern, like from the mountains of North Carolina. And we'd go down there, we'd go to Shoney's, and they'd always had fried okra. And I loved it. So good.
Fried okra is good.
And then they were up here one time. We were somewhere at a Duff's buffet or something, and they had fried okra. And I'm like, oh, awesome. So I load up on it. It was fecking horrible.
Garbage.
Just terrible. It was slimy.
Oh.
And they were with us, and I'm like, this is terrible. She goes, well, honey, the Yankees don't know how to cook okra.
Not at all.
Them Yankees.
She wasn't wrong.
Them damn Yankees, they don't know how to cook okra.
You know how to sing.
I don't know what the secret is, but something that you do down south with it. Maybe I don't want to know.
Same with catfish. Like,
It's a peanut oil.
You eat catfish from anybody, prepared by anybody from down south, it's going to be fucking delightful.
Yeah.
But around here, ugh.
Dude, biscuits and gravy. You could just hand her a bucket of flour,
Yeah.
and a 12-ounce bottle of water, and she'd whip up biscuits and
and a
gravy
pig.
somehow with it. Yeah.
And the pig.
No, I don't even think she needed. I just grabbed some bacon fat out of the air.
Yeah. It's just floating around down here.
Can she put that in a little fountain too?
I got my bacon fat in that.
I like that.
Yeah, you can have the chocolate, the bacon fat waterfall.
Or the biscuits and
The gravy.
the sausage gravy fountain. I saw that online the other day.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, really?
Somebody took one of those fountains and actually had sausage gravy running through it.
I'm gonna try Kristen in the studio.
Go for it. Don't shit yourself.
I know that's the only problem.
Don't shit yourself.
Oh, I don't know.
You gonna be okay?
I'm gonna try.
He's gonna try.
I don't want to poop my pants on air.
I think that might. Is that a first? If somebody poops their pants on air?
Yeah, because
I'm sure it's not.
if I do, I'll have to drop them and show you.
Unbeknownst to us, somebody probably has shat themselves while they're doing our podcast.
Why didn't they admit it then?
I don't know. It would have been good fodder.
Yeah, great content. Let me see your dirty butthole.
So anyway, we were in our pre-production meeting while we were eating pizza. There's this one influencer or whatever that I follow somehow online. I don't know how I got to it. She goes by Luckless Holly, and she was talking about keeping her four holes busy.
Four. Count them 4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware of the 3. Everything else after that comes in pairs.
And I'm trying not to be stupid here, but I can't. What is the 4th hole?
Does she got both sets of genitalia?
I don't know. Maybe
Oh, the pee hole.
you got
Or
to
is
shove
she
it.
just counting her own? That's an outie, not an innie, I think.
Is she counting the hand job as a hole? Because that
That's the
doesn't
only thing
even
I
seem.
thought. Only thing I thought.
You can look through it.
It's a hole when you wrap it all up.
Yeah, I was going to say, wouldn't this be more
Yeah, but that's blown out.
three holes in a C?
That's more of a C-section.
Yeah, you want the prom night.
You want the prom night. You know what? You
You
don't
want
want
the extra tight fleshlight. Tight's not tight enough.
You don't want
extra
the
tight.
you don't want the 5th-year senior in college. You want the
get ice cream?
No. She is blacked out and been fucking gang bang. Choo-choo train all over that fucking whore.
Right?
Speaking of horrors,
Speaking of horrors, what do you got? Oh, nothing.
just a good segue.
So speaking of Jesus, though, we had another
dog doing?
a Jesus sighting.
Yes.
And can we call this establishment? I'll look up their number. Can we call them and see if Jesus
Sure.
is
It might
working?
be on that picture I saw.
It's not.
Oh.
Nah.
So there's a Mexican restaurant not far away. I will look up the number. And they have Jesus as one of their
Well,
servers there.
notice his name is Jesus H.
Right.
So is that a middle initial?
Yes.
Right.
Jesus.
So let me
H.
look up the
Christ.
number and let's give him a call and see if Jesus is working. We need to ask Jesus some questions once
Jesus Hector Christ.
again.
Are you the Jesus we've talked to before?
We need to have a come to Jesus moment.
Yeah.
They must I only typed in 3 letters and it knew exactly what I was looking for.
Oh, Google.
Oh, the upside too about the studio now here is your neighbors get to enjoy the podcast.
Yeah.
is
Fucking
true.
neighbors.
They're gonna
That's okay. The ones directly beside me, they are high as hell. They're great people, but they smoke a lot. Matter of fact, if you look on their balcony, you can probably see where they're growing.
sweet.
And
So they'll like it. They'll be fine with it. But
they're cool with it. The neighbor across the street, I don't know. They tolerate me.
they're not after they hear this
That's
shit.
the village president, though.
Oh, you're gonna be kicked out of the village.
nice.
No.
Yeah, you will.
We'll have
Yeah,
him
no,
on.
like this.
My family has been in this village way longer than he has. So
So
Yeah.
we should get him on and ask him why there's not a pot shop here yet.
Good call.
all the ordinances have been passed. Nobody's stepped up and done one.
Open.
Where's Rusty?
Right. Rusty stepped up too and running the pot shop.
Yeah, Rusty's here running the show.
Yeah. Here.
Kim says, I'm out. I only sell furniture, lift chairs, and appliances.
Almond colored appliances.
So do you want me to Bluetooth and call this, or do you
Yeah,
want to?
yes, I'll.
All right, hold on. Do 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 do.
Told you I'm not funny.
All right, here we go. No, you're funny.
Funny looking.
Here we go.
couldn't even fart.
Is this me or
I
you,
know.
Adam, asking for Jesus?
Go for it.
Okay.
Make me proud.
I think you need to talk to Jesus more than I do.
Yeah. After seeing that magazine collection, I'd say yes.
This is failing me now. Here we go.
Sure is.
I want to call it. Call.
This is a great podcast.
This is awesome. We're doing great. You're doing great.
Nobody tunes in. I can see why.
You know, they plan so much stuff out so well.
Yeah. They're really good at
Like
pre-production.
nothing's working right now on my phone. I connected to the Bluetooth and now it wants to be.
I'm looking at notes for another podcast, so there you go.
Oh, you're looking at notes. Are you gonna? Yeah, you're looking at notes because this podcast sucks. You're like, I'm looking at other podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I better prepare for a good one.
Yeah. Gonna make something good.
We do got to get better chairs up here, though.
1 out of 2 is 500, though.
1 out of 2 is 500.
Yeah. It isn't-
Episodes.
No, as in 1 out of 2. Like 1 is good out of the 2.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do, kind of thing. Just kidding. You guys are good.
Particular Mexican restaurant. How may I help you?
Hello, is this Jesus?
No.
Is Jesus there? Could I speak to him, please?
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Thank you.
Can I ask who's calling?
This is Phil.
Okay, give me 1 second.
They sound busy.
Yeah. Right during dinner rush. On Wednesday night.
It's 8:30. Everybody should eat.
Philip.
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 I don't know, Philip.
Hello?
Hello, is this Jesus?
Yes.
Are you really busy right now?
Sorry?
Are you really busy right now?
A little.
A little. Okay, I won't bother you. I was just calling to check in and see how you're doing and make sure you're doing just fine.
Sorry?
I was just calling to check in and see how you were doing. I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Okay.
And you're doing great? Everything's going well for you?
Okay, 1 second.
Yep. All right.
I'm sorry? Hello?
Hello. Yeah. Can you hear me better now?
Hello, this is Jesus speaking. Likewise.
Sorry. Some interference. Are you there, Jesus? Jesus? Jesus, yes. Jesus. Did you come up from Mission, Texas? Is this the same Jesus I used to talk to there?
Oh, no, you probably got the wrong number. He works here. We have one Jesus working here, but I don't think it's the one that you're looking for.
Oh, he's not the one that I was friends with in Mission, Texas. I thought he really was. He said he was moving to Port Huron, and I figured...
Yeah, no, that's somebody different.
Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry.
No problem.
Give Jesus our regards, and thank you for being a good sport for a minute there, and thank you, and I'll let you get back to work. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
So darn pleasant.
Hello,
Right.
this is Jesus speaking. Likewise.
Oh. What?
I didn't know where to take that at the
Yeah.
moment.
Well,
You did.
No, I didn't, and I do not want to cost somebody their job by being a jackass like that.
No, you did fine. You did good.
Not someone named Jesus that works at a Mexican restaurant for sure.
yeah, because he's not getting paid shit.
No. Nope. Barely got a green card.
But I talked to Jesus again,
Yeah, you do.
Another Jesus.
and this one's Jesus H.
Yes.
Christ.
So we'll have to go down to this establishment.
Yeah, I would think that would be.
You're going to get an in-person live interview?
Yeah, absolutely. Get a soundbite from Jesus
Yeah.
and Jesus. Yeah.
Have him bless you. You bless you. Sneeze around him. Sneeze around him. See if he blesses you.
I'd have a recorder just going in your pocket.
Yeah. Chew. Because you got Zap Pack right there.
Right.
You can sneeze easily.
Ah! Bless you.
Look at him.
If he blesses you, I'm going to play this.
But you got to stare at him. You got to wait for it.
He like, how dare you, Jesus?
You're not going to bless me?
Uh,
You the Antichrist?
The anti-self?
Yes, the anti-self.
Oh, boy.
I am such a puss, man. I only had one down to your 2.
4. Wow. I have a listener question sent in, though.
Yeah.
This was asked to me to propose on the podcast. I didn't know the immediate answer, but I said I would crowd shop it.
You're proposing on the podcast?
No, I was proposed this. And I said, I'll propose this question on the podcast.
Yes.
Fire away.
Okay. What is a guy that isn't poor, but not rich enough to be a sugar daddy, that's a little bit older and picky and like dating a younger woman? Not quite poor, but not rich enough to be a sugar daddy.
Me.
A saccharin, sir?
Saccharin, sir?
No, a saccharin, sir. Instead of a sugar daddy,
Oh, a saccharin, sir?
he's a saccharin, sir.
Huh.
What's saccharin?
Saccharin's an artificial sweetener,
There you go. I figured it was.
like NutraSweet type.
It's
of
better
stuff.
when you got to explain the joke.
Yes. Yeah.
Splendid, sir.
Splenda. You
I
couldn't have went with Splenda.
I totally need to upgrade the people that I'm on the podcast with.
Yeah. I've been telling you that for 520 years.
I knew what saccharin was. I just misheard you the first time you said it.
Saccharin, sir wouldn't be bad either.
Right.
So is there a correct answer to this? Or this was just a question posed?
Just a question posed. Like, what would you call that? I mean, let's crowdsource it. I mean, listeners, let us know what that would be called. So this young woman I know, known her for a while, and she came up to me and she's like, she's listened to the podcast for a long time.
Thanks.
Said, I need to know this. And what do you think? And I'm like, I don't have an immediate answer. I was pretty drunk. And I'm like, but I'll write it down. And I did in my notes. And like, I said, I'd ask the podcast and crowdsource it.
Let's put a poll up there.
Not a poor guy, not poor, but not rich enough to be a sugar daddy.
So a middle class,
Schmuck,
yeah.
So more of a carb daddy.
carb daddy.
Not full sugar, but some kind of light sugar.
Yeah. Complex carbohydrate daddy.
Complex carbohydrates. There you go.
Right.
I was going to make it simple, but then it got really complex.
A Splenda stepdad.
And then my other note, and I need to make heads or tails of this, but I think I know where I was going with this one. I want to start a new show
Good idea.
featuring meth heads that think they're magicians and call it Be Twitched.
Be twit. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Anytime you can involve meth heads, of course.
Right. But meth heads that think they can do magic and call it be twitched.
Yep. I'm in. Where do we find some meth heads?
Right. Trailer park.
Right down the street.
Yeah. Not far from here.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you had a decent rifle, you could probably lob one into the trailer park from this window.
And then go to jail. Can't have guns in the city.
Right. You're not supposed to, yeah.
Yep.
No firearms.
Correct. That's dangerous.
So anyway, I just shared with you my notes. My other random note here, somebody must have said this in a conversation, and I thought it was noteworthy here. One time they actually had this happen, apparently. Somebody had stole their credit card number and paid for a bunch of porn on it. And I said, steal a credit card to pay for porn? That's genius right there.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm like, who pays for porn?
Well, is it really that much better? I mean, what? There's some pretty weird stuff out there. Even if you're into like obscure shit, you can find it for free.
So I have a story here. It's story time. When I was a young man, one of my friends acquired a customer from an establishment that I may or may not have worked at, their credit card number. And this customer,
hold on just a moment,
Yeah.
please. Let me get you some
Music?
some story music.
time. Story time.
that's fine. Yeah, we need some music for this story.
Zapak. Zapak.
I thought this would be easier to find quick.
Oh, it is quick if you speed everything up.
Yeah, we might have to fast forward this part.
1.5 speed.
There we go. Go ahead, Phil.
All right. So, way back when, I had a friend. He's not my friend anymore. But it wasn't a falling out. It was more or less we kind of grew apart. But I worked at an establishment that handled credit cards, and this one particular customer was a massive pain in my ass. Like, he was bad. Very demanding. A Karen, if you will, long before there was such a thing as Karens.
Or Kyle if he was married.
Right. So, inadvertently, this friend said he uses his credit card all the time, right? He's like, can you get me his credit card number? And I said to myself, well, that sounds just downright illegal and not forthright. So I thought to myself, this guy is a massive asshole, though. And I have no idea what this friend's going to do with this information. So I did what any Midwestern young man would do. He came to my establishment, and I just happened to leave the credit card information sitting on the counter for a moment. Inadvertently had, laxed in my duties for a minute. I went to do something else. Just left the credit card information sitting there right on the counter where customers could see it. Thought nothing of it for about a couple weeks. Then I call said friend, and I'm like, so what have you ended up doing with this information? Because I assume you took it. And he's like, maybe. And I asked him what he had done with it, and he said at this point he had racked up probably about $800 worth of calling phone sex lines.
Ah,
Nice.
definitely worth it.
He had said he had spoken to this one, and he had been calling her back, and he had spoken to this one woman for about 8 hours.
Damn.
On a phone sex
Nice.
line.
That's a common law marriage.
And he would
some
actually,
states.
and then I didn't believe him, so he actually called while I was with him and spoke to her for a couple minutes, and then I said hi to her. And then of course, and then he stowed away, and I didn't see him for about 35 more minutes. And he came back, and his zipper was undone, and he had a big smile on his face.
A little sweaty.
A little sweaty, and he wasn't watching Cops.
Fresh go around.
So anyway, this gentleman, whom was this pain in the ass customer, who I assume had his credit card information stolen, and I have no idea how, probably had numerous amounts of charges for phone sex lines on his next statement. And he was also a well-known churchy churchgoer, and probably in his 70s at the time.
So it probably would have blended in with the ones he already had.
He probably didn't even notice. That's what I was. That's what I'd venture to. I'd want to know if he actually noticed. He's like, I don't ever talk to, I think her name was Billy Joe. I don't ever talk to Billy Joe. I usually talk to Brenda.
Right.
Yeah.
Brenda must have been out today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But I just thought it was hysterical that friend took that, and his first thought was to call a phone sex line. And I talked to him a little bit later after that. I'm like, you've been wanting to do this for a long time. He's like, oh, yeah, that sort of thing really, really does it for me.
I bet.
I'm like, it personally doesn't do anything for me.
No.
Taking the credit card or the phone sex line?
Both.
Oh. Well,
Both.
I'm sure I could do something with a phone sex call line.
So I do feel a little bad, but yet I don't. Like, I'm not the one that. What would I be an accessory in that, or would I be like? I had no idea that was. I had an idea it was on the counter, but I didn't have any idea he would take that information. What am I in this? Am I? Should I repent for this, or
Call Jesus.
I guess we're calling Mission Texas.
If we got.
So should I
You need
present
to
this to
forgive
Jesus and see what he says about this?
He's not going to stay on long enough to finish the sentence.
Well, I'm gonna have to wrap it up.
Yeah. You don't mean condom.
Well, the Mission Texas Jesus is kind of our guy.
Right.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't even know it.
I think he does.
Think he does know it?
Closet listener.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
So I don't know. I guess I feel bad now after telling this story.
I can see why. I wouldn't feel too bad.
I mean, the statute of limitations is far up because this would have been back in 1996, 95,
Yeah.
96.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And the person he did it to was not a nice guy.
Not at all, and long gone. I'm sure passed away probably anywhere between 10 to 20 years ago.
Oh, shit.
So
Fuck him.
yeah, and
I think the music really added something.
but
did.
kind of postscript to this friend that did this, that was a friend at the time, no longer a friend, and actually
Still watch.
guess what this friend does now.
Ooh, phone sex.
Used car salesman.
No,
Credit card guy.
no,
Lawyer?
no.
Oh.
Law enforcement officer.
I was never going to guess that.
He's probably in the cyber crimes unit.
probably expert. In
Yes.
cyber-
Well, I mean, that would make sense because, I mean,
Right.
I did have someone tell me once, in order to become the law, you have to break the law.
oh, this guy broke lots of laws. There's lots of other stories I could tell, but for his sake, and no one would ever, I mean, somebody could probably dig in and do research, but I have so many stories about this guy, but I've never told anyone. And
Until now.
that's one of the minor ones.
Oh, there's much more.
Oh.
I do have a meth head clip here.
Oh, yeah, well, be twitched.
This is just some random meth head on a bus.
Hell yeah. When in doubt, do the math.
Talking to an empty like box of toffee popcorn.
Oh, sweet. Talking to it.
Yeah. That was classic.
Yeah. I can't say that I can relate. Never done it. Heard missing out on a rocking good time, though.
Rock.
Rock hard.
Yeah, I haven't
big
done
time.
enough meth.
Meth.
Oh, here's another good one. This one might be a little more visual. Yeah, this one's more visual. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely some methy things going on.
I missed out.
Well, I could put it on the video feed, but
Oh,
yeah.
how
We
would that
could.
score?
We're supposed to get a TV up here. You could project it to that eventually.
Yeah. I have a projector too. It would do perfect right up there.
Is that in the camera shot?
It would be, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We could make it all in the camera shot.
Draw penises on the wall.
That's what I'd like to see.
What's the over under before somebody draws a penis on the wall up here?
I just don't look real hard.
Under a month?
Under a month. Just don't look real hard.
I was going to trace mine tonight.
Trace is actual. That's what we should do.
Tracy.
Every guy that's ever on the podcast, you got to trace your junk on the wall.
Hard or soft?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. I'm going to do hard.
Actually, we're just going to have you dunk it in paint and do one pelvic thrust to the wall.
I'm a grower, not a shower, so I
Smack it against the wall.
Yeah.
Veins and all.
Yep.
the penis wall.
The penis wall. That's a pretty.
Should get the stuff that I painted the floor with because it's kind of that sticks to it for about a week.
Oh God.
Put that on your junk.
Oh no.
No.
No. No.
Could have the teabag corner over there, sponsored by Lipton.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
That
Doing, not receiving.
That would be good too.
Dip your balls in ink and drop them on a piece of
canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll hang it up.
Right.
Shaved or hairy balls? Again, do
Once again, dealer's choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Go with what you got.
Go that I got.
I mean, don't
And then we'll have every guest that comes in. We'll be like, all right, guess which one's Junior?
don't put on. It's the one that looks like a question mark.
Oh boy.
Oh no. That's one pretty ball you got there, boy.
Is that sack got a zipper?
There's a zipper right in the middle of that sack.
Oh, boy. His fucking ball's bigger than his penis.
You're welcome, Junior.
His ball's bigger than his.
Call him. Let's call him.
You want to call him?
Absolutely.
He gets another number then.
Damn it.
You're not going to gain on him any then.
I'm not. Fuck, what do I want to do?
Here, I'm going to take back
Yep,
over here.
take the power
Unless
back.
you want to call.
No, take the power back.
Do I want
It's
it?
clear I can't handle that
Oh, God.
that much responsibility.
I don't know what to do now. I'm in a predicament.
Yeah.
I don't want him to gain on me.
So what do you think of the studio here so far?
I love it.
It gets better as the sun goes down.
Oh, yeah. It's good light. I like it.
We are a lot the same way.
It gets better as the sun goes down.
Yeah, I look better as the sun goes down too.
What was that country song?
The sun goes down on my side of town.
No. Ain't. No. I don't know. Oh, well.
Nah.
Oh, what the hell?
Fudge.
You gonna burp?
No, I was trying to cough, but
Oh.
not a good cough. That was better.
He's probably making
Hey, it's
art.
Junior. Sorry I missed your call. If you will, leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Strawberry.
Have a wonderful day. Bye.
That's gay.
Ha!
Oh, it won't play while I'm on the air with him.
Gay.
All right, well, piss off, Junior.
Stupid.
Don't answer your phone.
You're turning into me.
Call the work phone now. Hot tub.
Call the old
All right,
blue.
we'll talk to you later.
Bye, loser.
Bye.
Is he working tonight?
I think so.
Well, it doesn't matter.
This is weird doing the podcast on a Wednesday night, though. Full disclosure, it's a Wednesday night.
Yeah, this is weird. And this will release tomorrow. So
Even weirder.
Hopefully, I can release tomorrow.
Hopefully you can.
that'd be great.
You should release in like less than an hour after we leave.
There you go.
Or before we leave, whatever you prefer.
Polish the putter.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot.
On camera. Get the views.
Come up to the studio.
Do for the views. Hey guys, I got 10,000 hits. Come check this out. Holy penis.
Yep.
How come every time I come to the studio, all the seats are sticky?
I'd like to say I'm the first one to ejaculate in the studio, but that crusty sock I threw away tells me otherwise.
Well, it wasn't officially studio.
It wasn't
That
the
was
studio then.
dumped. You're right.
So we reset it.
Yeah, it's got new paint on the floor.
Turn your head so I can break it in right now.
Tell me what happened.
Excuse me?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Is Junior there, please?
Yes.
Thanks.
Who's this?
Hello.
Junior speaking. May I help you?
Meatloaf.
What's happening?
How's it going?
It's going pretty solid. A little tired. We had a little charity event yesterday that I'm kind of sore from.
recovering from?
Sore from.
Sore
Wait a minute.
from,
What
like,
kind
yeah.
of charity event was this? Was this a Poles and Holes charity event?
Yes, all poles in his
No.
hole.
Is that GHC?
It is.
Yeah.
I love it. What's happening, brother? How you been?
Oh, like fuck, man. Like total fucking fuck. How about that? Who was that to answer the
All right,
phone?
well, tell me some. That was old Mickey. You're so fine.
Oh, Mickey's back. That's right.
Yeah.
Sweet, Mickey. Cool.
Yeah, we had a little charity event for a young lady.
What
Probably
flavor?
JT knows it. The one that lost her house in a fire. That worked for us.
Half and half?
Yeah.
We were packed.
Oh,
Good.
oh.
It's good to be packed. Did you guys do well and get lots of donations for the young lady?
Yeah, Big Boobs McGee probably got, and Amy and Emily, 61 donations in 6 days.
That's awesome.
Did you win the new
That's just,
the B&B?
No, fucking Amy did.
Oh, that's right, Amy did. That's right.
Are we doing a podcast or are we doing fantasy?
This is podcast,
This is
man.
podcasting. Yep.
All right, I was just confused because it's a Wednesday.
We're confused as a baby in a topless bar too, but we're doing our best.
So we need
what's
to
the
get
dog doing?
we need to get you here and Cookie here to have the studio be complete.
Absolutely.
Yes, I want to come to Paul. I don't actually want to come. I'll probably come if I see you. When
Yeah.
We were actually just debating who was going to be the first one to ejaculate in the studio.
Oh, we should have a contest.
Adam probably already did when
I
we
was
went to
Who
get
can fill up a
pizza.
cup
I was just
quicker?
gonna say, you left me alone with good internet. The deed's been done.
We went to get pizza and Adam was here all alone, so yeah.
When I move my feet, it sounds like somebody spilled a pop a week ago.
Sounds like a theater floor.
One of those theaters.
So what's going on tonight, Junior? Yes, we're in the studio. The other night we only recorded 2 episodes because it was getting a little bit late, and I don't know. So we decided we were getting together tonight to do more. That's the benefits of having a studio. We decided.
And you know what? We came in
Wonderful.
and didn't have to set anything up. Just turned it on and rolled.
Did it. Did Fantasy Wizard first.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the only thing that you're missing is when you call the word meatloaf.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't it, Phil? Doesn't it, Phil?
It does. It's bothersome for me.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a big conch horn, one of those things, and we're gonna blow that. And we expect you to come running, much like Ron Burgundy's dog.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that. No, isn't that when he called it? He didn't call his dog, did he? He called the team back together.
Oh, it might have been the team.
team.
That would be more
Yeah,
appropriate.
that's when he got fired and he told, go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Whale's vagina.
Because you're definitely not a dog.
Well, I appreciate that.
But you have one awesome
right there.
ball.
Well, my comparison was going to be that dogs are either neutered or not neutered, not halfway there.
So you're up one up on a neutered dog.
Oh, you fucking assholes, man. Well,
We
hey,
are.
listen, I got the boss lady behind us, and
Put her on the phone.
also someone else. Well, she's with. Well, if you get her, you're going to get someone else that I know that you're probably not going to want. And I will say a couple words that you guys will understand. It is vagina, or she took too much dick longer than going to Dr. Bill.
Yeah.
Dollar General.
Oh, there you go.
Good
So do you guys
old
want that?
Pincushion Julie.
Crack that code.
We're good. We're good, but
You want me to give him the code? You want me to give you the card list to her?
no.
We're good.
Or fuck? Okay, that will be a solid fuck no.
Fuck that bitch. How about that? Jeannie, not Julie.
I don't want to go that extreme, but okay.
I did. Julie's all right. Jeannie's not.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a couple people over there. One dislikes one person, the other one dislikes the other.
Are they?
And I think the other person that just spoke out there says that she reminds her of Hitler.
Hitler had both testicles.
He did.
You fucking told me that last one.
I know.
Yeah, we found that
I had
out.
to bring that up. I know.
Is it busy
All
in
right, I
there
gotta
tonight?
get going. I
Is
gotta
it-
put a carry out in.
all right.
What's that?
Is
Hurry
it
up.
busy tonight? You busy? You busy?
No, everybody was here yesterday. It was fucking packed.
Everybody's pie-eyed today.
Like I
All
said,
right.
we didn't get out of here. But I appreciate the phone call, guys, and I can't wait to get to Palm Studio.
All right, buddy.
GC, awesome to hear your voice. And I will talk to you, my brothers, later.
All right, fuck you later.
You know what?
All
I
right,
will have some meatloaf. Let's have
We'll talk to you later, Junior.
All right, love you guys. Be safe.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Junior out.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we just got to get 2 more in here. And then, we have several other ones to get in here that I haven't. But we got to get Junior and Cookie in here.
Hopefully this weekend I should have some time. I always say this, but I always end up busy. My boy's coming over this weekend. I'm going to have him help me a little bit, and I'm going to hang some stuff and probably get that love seat up here over there and do a few things.
I can bring some mic stands over that we can do some stuff with. We'll just start bringing some stuff in.
Yeah. There's no wrong answer. If we don't like it, we just throw it out the fucking window.
Exactly.
I have nothing to offer, but other than my presence.
That's all we need.
That's all we require.
Okay.
That's what Palm Street Studio was built on, is presence.
Presence.
If you keep your eye out on the side of the road for furniture, it's all good. I did go to the resale shop. That resale shop in Carsonville's out of their fucking mind.
Oh, of course.
They want way too much for everything.
Well, they literally had a chair there, and I'm looking at it from a distance. I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool chair for in there. It was this weird yellow corduroy, like ugly fucking chair.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this would be kind of cool. It wasn't real big. And I get up to it, and like the corduroys all wore off and just about like, and I look, they want $100 for that thing.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
They had it on sale for $90 though.
Yeah, 10% off, red
Yeah.
tag sale.
Woo, 10%.
It's like I wouldn't pay $25.
So I have been thinking about this, and given that my mind's clear, I told Mikey this, but I guess I haven't shared this with the podcast yet either.
Not yet.
So remind me my vision, but I'll tell this story to tell that story. So I finally went to the doctor yesterday for my ear. It's been months.
Yeah.
He gave me an antibiotic and also a drop for my ear, right? I took it last night, took the antibiotic yesterday afternoon, took the drops last night. I slept for 5 hours straight last night for the first time in 4 months. Today, everything's clear. There's no pressure. I've felt the best I've felt in months. Like, I don't know how I functioned before. Like, I can focus, I can concentrate.
Well, damn.
And so I can hear. And so I'm going to stay on it. Of course, I'm supposed to run the course. But he looked at it. He looked at me and he said,
What the dog doing?
exactly what he said. And then he looked at it. He's like, how long have you been battling this? I'm like, since before Christmas, since like November. I'm like, well, I didn't have insurance for a couple months there when it got really bad, but then it got a little better. Then it got worse again. Then it got bad. And just day to day, he's like, have you been working or taking time off? Have you been like doing things? I'm like, I've been going like I normally go. He's like, I have no idea how you've been doing that, he said.
You're a machine.
Yeah. He was
You know,
impressed.
Your sister's going to hear this and be like, what the fuck?
Right. But I can tell you, I feel night and day different today than I have over the past. Like, I didn't realize how much pressure was there. I took my nap today after work, and I set my timer for 27 minutes. I was out the full 27 minutes, and it was glorious.
That's beautiful.
Like, I've been tossing and turning nights and
You
sleeping
seem
only.
chipper today.
I'm good. I feel good. Like, this is the best I've felt in a long, long time.
So I was not aware, and tell me if you were, Mike.
No.
I didn't know that an earache could make you an asshole.
Right.
But
It did.
apparently,
Made
yes.
a lot of things.
Well, I guess it's the same as hemorrhoids. It can make you an asshole.
Yeah. Just on the top, not the bottom.
So,
Well, no, that's awesome news.
but like today, I felt great. I made a list of like 4 things that have been nagging me for the last couple of weeks that I need to get done. Got all 4 of them done. Just like, yeah,
Nice.
I feel like a new me.
And the studio.
Yeah. Well, I did the studio all while I was battling all that shit.
And it was April 1st and then the studio.
I was totally confused.
Today
by
is
that.
May 1st. Yes.
You got it done before May 1st. After April 1st, but
Right.
before May 1st.
Well, April, comma, 1st.
Like we'll get through April.
April 1st, comma, then the studio.
April 1st.
So I made it.
Yes.
Yeah, he made his deadline.
Not the 1st
He was
of April.
ahead. He was ahead of his deadline.
Yeah, he was by a week.
With a
Yeah.
bum ear and all.
Yeah. There you go.
Do you think that could have been, did Did Junior put his penis in your ear at the bowling tournament?
Fourth hole.
No, I think it was last year around Thanksgiving because that's when it all started.
Well, I was going to say, is that why you didn't want to stay at the B&B? Is because you thought both ears would get plugged?
I was worried the right one was going to get sacrificed, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me.
I could see that.
It would not shock me.
Which I cannot believe. You know, when you live with that for a while and then all of a sudden it's gone, like I get it. Like I've never felt anything like it in my life.
Instant relief.
Yeah.
Like my asshole.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what's really weird, and I'm not used to this because we've always recorded in bars, or usually record in bars, is looking down, and when you guys aren't talking and I'm talking, it's only my microphone level that's moving rather than like all of them moving.
Well, I told you, I've listened to probably about 20 minutes of the first 2 episodes we released this week and that were recorded here. They sound phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, the audio is fantastic. I don't have to worry about... Usually I have to sit here and fiddle with levels because one mic pointed one way is going to pick up this loud table over here, or it's pointed towards the speaker. I don't have to worry about any of that here.
It's quiet.
I mean, there's birds chirping out there, but other than that...
Is that being picked up?
I don't think that's being
That's
picked
not
up.
even being picked up.
I mean, when you're not talking, there's nothing there. Nothing. It's beautiful. It's a sound engineer's dream.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm not
I
a
knew.
sound
Well,
engineer,
I had a good
Wow.
idea that with the way the floor was and everything in here, it was going to be decent acoustics.
Well, the room is broken up. You got a dormer there. You got kind of not really a dormer because there's no window, but a dormer over there, and the slanted roof. It's not squared off where you're getting a lot of
It's
echo.
not a big echo chamber.
And we have nothing in here yet, so it really is kind of a big echo chamber. But this is the worst it'll be.
The only thing missing now is ejaculation.
I told you.
Oh, you already beat it to us. You guys go get the pizza. I'm going to get myself off.
Just all lubed up.
Yeah. I really didn't need a Zap pack.
On the other side of the Eddie door.
The other side of the Eddie door.
The Grant Smith studio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to probably buy my own chair to bring in here.
So, okay, getting back to the story I wanted to tell that story.
Right.
My vision I had, and this came to me last night in my slumber, the best sleep I've been privy to in a while. We need to get Adam, as a producer, the most throniest chair we can, like big old...
You know, it's funny you say that because I thought that too. I need like a big, giant, like... You ever seen the Boss's Daughter video by Pop Evil?
Yes.
The chair that McMars is sitting in, the high back, gothic looking...
With a big old, ornate.
Yeah.
I want
And
that
he's
for
just-
Adam, producer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Would you be that? Yeah.
Oh, I'd be all about that.
Yeah.
You know, I do picture that a good percentage of the time, we do have some guest producers that will be coming in, but I do imagine a good percentage of the time I will be sitting behind the controls, doing everything as I do now. Part of it is I'm kind of a control freak, and
I was going to say that.
You know, I like to have things done a certain way, and we have a certain standard, and I fight to stay below that.
Low standard.
Yes.
It's a standard, but it's low.
Low bar.
If you keep the bar low, you can always win.
I really think that if it's somebody else, there's not going to be enough fart noises or, you know, not enough what the dog doing, not enough. I feel that people would be reserved in that. And there's times that I'm reserved in it, and I don't like that.
A little nervous on the draw.
Yeah.
I haven't heard 37 in a long time. 37.
Right.
That's one of my favorite drops.
I heard it on the fantasy.
37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
They did the in a row.
In a row?
In a row.
They used the in a row from it?
Yep.
There's about a half, in my notes, there's about a half a dozen drops I want to make that I'm working on.
Now you got a home studio.
Right. Come up here and...
So I have a couple that I've saved, and I need to set up, when we get the desktop set up here, the studio computer, I'm going to set it up so that from home I can like send stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, yeah.
And
so they can talk?
Yeah.
Like our AI girlfriend?
Yes. That didn't talk. What a bitch.
Crock of shit.
I'm going to have to research. I'm going to find us a talking AI girlfriend. We tried that on the last episode, but they were all chat bots. And who wants to just chat with one?
No.
I want to type. My hands are going to be busy.
Exactly.
Yep. No typing.
Very, very busy.
Busy masturbating. Was that right?
Yes.
Okay.
You filled in the blanks.
Just want to explain it.
Busy christening the studio.
Yes.
But
Go ahead.
we're going to have the first AI girlfriend that's got like a huge complex because we're all going to interact with her.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, how about this?
And she's going to be like, are you the nice P&A or are you the asshole P&A?
You'll find out.
Yeah.
So we can do then, since the new studio's in, we can do a challenge. And the next one's not a food challenge. It's a jerking off challenge. Everybody circle.
I guess we're not in public anymore, technically,
Is
so
it
we can.
first or last to go?
I don't know. Dealer's choice. I don't know. Which way you want to go with that one? First or last?
Or do you have teams and you time it so you have to go together?
Teams. If you're teaming it, you're Dutch ruddering. And then Phil's reaching this way.
It is.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Dutch rudder. What would be the, what's the other one where I go for you and you go for me? What's it? It's been in a movie.
Yeah, I forget what that one's called, but yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that?
The Dutch rudder where I hold onto it and you just swing my arm.
Yeah. We could do it that way, but that's more PG. I was thinking straight up team effort.
Well, yeah.
Team effort.
Quickest or longest. I love it. Like,
Yeah, which one wins?
Or is there an award for both? And if you're in the middle, you're just out. You
Could
just
be,
suck.
yeah. First and
you don't, you
And,
want to be first or last. You don't want to be in the middle.
You're a loser if you're in the middle. You better get it done fast.
So then you're trying to get yourself there quick, and then you try to maintain. You're like,
Yeah. And you shouldn't be able to go for at least like 30 seconds after somebody else does, or you get this.
All right. To be fair with the... There you go. To be fair with it, then let's do this. We'll put blindfolded on each other so we don't have to see it. I mean, the camera's going to pick it up. Everybody will get to be entertained that way.
That's
We
true.
don't have to look at each other doing it. There's your next challenge. Not a food
How am
challenge.
I going to finish if I can't look someone in the eyes?
We'll paint eyes on the inside.
On the inside of the blindfold?
Yeah.
Use your imagination.
So that's actually something we could do.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put somebody in the booth over here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put a monitor in there,
Oh.
and we're gonna put quick snippets of like really, really good porn, and then like just really ugly old women porn.
Yes.
And like see how long, it's you got to go quick because your opportunities are going to be small.
Right. Yep.
So you're going to
And
have to get right to the edge and be like ready to go.
Yes. Yep.
So then it's going to be meat curtains and knee length boobies.
Or gay porn.
Oh, God.
Oh, the occasional gay old man porn.
John Holmes,
Oh, God.
late in his career.
Okay. That's a challenge?
Mostly flaccid, but still really impressive.
So another idea we've had, we're gonna put a window in that door, and then make the closet the isolation chamber where you're gonna have to go in there and you can see us out here, but you
Won't
can't.
hear shit.
Yeah,
And the purpose of that will be you're doing something to the person that's in there?
yeah.
When Emily comes over,
God, she's going to love that.
Put her in the isolation chamber.
you can be on the podcast. Here you go.
Yeah. Put a microphone in there. She'll think it's on.
She's just in there talking away.
How would that sound?
Oh, you guys got a wireless mic. There's no cable. Yep.
Wireless.
That's exactly what's going on.
She'd be so pissed. Best time right now when she's sober.
I know. She's a good guest.
It's going to end in a few months.
Yeah. Well,
Round 3.
What's the over under? What's it been for the last couple kids? Like, how long has it taken after the child was born before she just went out and tied one on?
Oh, probably about a month, maybe.
That's not bad.
no, that's not bad.
Yeah, just the healing up. When the healing's up is fine. Because the pump and dumps going to take care of all the non-alcoholic milk.
Right.
The non-tainted milk. Yep. About a month, maybe. That's probably what it'll be again this year.
Is that first time just does all hell break loose?
My God. Yeah, it's bad. They're all bad. Every one of them are bad.
We should plan a podcast for that night.
Oh, God. Just Jesus.
Just
Yeah.
the camera
And Austin there.
and an ambient mic.
He's engaged. Did you see that?
Yeah. To a hot girl, right?
But
I don't know if she's attractive, but I mean, I thought he was talking a big game, not even less than a year ago on our podcast about, banging chicks on a cruise and everything. And now all of a sudden he's engaged.
Yeah. He's like, nobody wants
That was
me.
probably only about 9 months ago.
Yeah. She's probably got a bigger penis than he does.
Do people move pretty fast, or do I move slow though? Is what I've wondered.
Super slow.
I move
you are
slow.
very, very slow.
Very slow at it. Yeah. I had a girl ask you to take her dress off and you still didn't bang her. You move slow.
Yeah.
Hindsight. hindsight.
Well, I did learn that if a woman hops into your bed naked, she wants to bone you.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
That took a long time for me to learn.
Yeah. Is this dude gay? That's what their thought was.
I won't lie. I share that trait with you that it's almost one of those things where you're like, well, he can't
possibly want me.
Yeah. No.
Can't possibly want to.
They can't possibly want me. And they're sitting there naked, longingly looking at me.
Yeah. Holes fucking dripping wet.
Feels like the opposite of an anorexic.
I see.
And I'm not saying that he's fat, but he thinks he's got a small pecker.
Mm-hmm. Longing to be banged.
Do you want that little thing? You get another one of these half and
You
halves.
really want?
Yeah, why you want one?
Me?
Yeah, sure. Or whatever flavor you don't like. I'm not being picky. I
just got lemon, but lemon's good too.
Yeah, lemon's good.
Are you drunk or blind or
so
dumb?
to be fair, every woman that's ever had sex with me, I can't believe had sex with me.
Right.
Well, that's
Yeah. That's
Actually,
all right.
don't check that. There's about 3 or 4 that I'm like, I don't know if I wanted to have sex with her, but I did anyway.
Right.
Alcohol was always a factor.
I know one you could have plowed, but nope, you had a headache.
Who?
Or one of our favorite waitresses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or maybe he did bang her and he won't tell us because he will not kiss and tell.
I don't do that.
No, that's respectable.
I had sex with my ex-wife.
There you go.
We got kids together. Like,
You and that was his name both.
right?
Phil 2.0.
Yeah, Phil 2.0.
Oh, sweet man. You like Tool? Clutch? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you do.
Got to think for engineers.
Yeah. I love engineers.
Oh, I had to ask. You were an engineer at Boeing.
Correct.
Did you happen to design that building that they're putting up at Jensen Bridge? Because I noticed it doesn't have doors either.
No, that was in work before I got there. But yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Drove by it last night. Mary's like, because the town is all screwed up. So we just took a random way through. And Mary's like, what the hell is that? I'm like, oh, can't you tell? That's a building Phil designed. It's got no doors either. She didn't get it at first, but when I explained it to her.
Explain the joke. It makes it funny.
Yes. It's not my fault. My brain thinks way ahead of everybody else.
Not my fault. Not my fault. You guys are dumbasses.
God, it makes sense though. Now, speaking of moving slow, like I dated Jackie for 6.5 years. No wonder she left me. I never asked her to marry me.
Right.
6.5 years is a long time to date somebody, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially when they're mature and settle down. Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah. You live and learn.
I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if none of that would have happened.
Wouldn't be in your current hole if that would have happened.
I just heard a story of someone who, a guy who cheated on his girlfriend of over 7 years, and tremendous downgrade from what I understand.
Yeah.
Tremendous downgrade.
And she found out
Yes.
and dumped his ass.
Yes.
The downgrade was really easy, I bet.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've been dating somebody for 7 years.
Yep.
I can't imagine it's hard to get through that door.
Right.
One of the things is like, the problem is the person I dated for 6.5 years, I'd never been with anybody else and neither had she.
Right.
And so you kind of always wonder what it's like in there. And then once it's over and you look back, like, being with her was awesome. Like, was great all the way around. But you don't know that at the time.
Not at all.
Have no clue.
Yeah.
You have no frame of reference.
Nope.
The grass is not always greener, folks. Let me tell you that.
It's not.
There's a lot of stinky and terrible grass out there.
Yes.
Trust me, I know.
Swampy.
All pitted up.
And just deep grass, too.
Divots.
Deep grass, yeah.
That's what it was. Pitted.
Deep grass.
Got to watch out for the weevils.
It would sound like my grass. I got mowing. Everybody's out mowing their grass.
I got to mow tomorrow.
I have yet to mow. I just got the front yard.
Really? I've
Just
mowed
got-
twice already.
Nope. I was like, oh, you guys can fuck off.
I have one spot where I have some cables running from a winter project that I have to get the cables picked up. It's a small, probably 20 by 30 area that I have yet to mow, but it doesn't grow fast there anyways. So
I would have forgotten, ran them over. I did that with the Christmas cord going out to the tree and the snowblower.
Oh,
I was like, I thought I had cord there. Yeah, I had a cord there. God damn it. Thought I did. Fine.
Now see, I have a secret. I mow 4 times before I replace my blades every year because the trees in my yard, and I have a lot less now, but the trees in my yard, the roots always like come up a little more out of the ground.
I just whack it.
And just
So you trim them down with the first 4 mows?
yeah, the first 4 mows of my mower acts like a planer and just takes those things out. And I'm not real picky about picking up sticks.
Yeah, you just go over top of them too.
Yeah, if they're smaller than my thumb, they don't get picked up. Right. Fuck them. That's mulch.
It is. I got the front yard mowed, and now I got to do the side backyard. Everybody else around town has it theirs nice. Not this guy, but I need to get it done. All right, so it goes back, and it's a fundamental thing for me. Grass mowing was a sign of the elite. Back in the day, everybody's yard was their garden. The rich folks said, we don't need a garden. We got our food. So we're just going to mow our grass and make it nice looking and show all the poor peasants what a yard should be. Interesting, huh? Now
Even the Amish mow their fucking lawn.
I know. I do eventually. It's also for the environment, too. That's the other part.
No,
too.
I agree with you. I do not agree with lawn mowing or think it's harmful for a lot of reasons, the way we mow lawn.
Yes.
Long lawn is good for a lot of different purposes, but I have a service that does it for me, so I don't care. They've already mowed it twice.
I enjoy mowing the lawn.
I don't.
I absolutely love mowing. I always have. I mow in conjunction with Detroit Tigers games. And I throw the noise canceling headphones on and I mow. It takes me about a Tigers game to mow my lawn.
With the pitch clock or old rules?
Well, I can still. So I would take more time before the pitch clock. This year, I found that I did speed it up a little bit, but there's also space that I mowed last year that I don't have to this year because my sister bought the house next door and it's on her property. But I always kept it up because it's adjacent to mine. Mm-hmm. I don't have to mow that this year. So it works out about right.
Not bad then.
No, that's just what I do. I always mow during a Tigers game. I throw the headphones on and I zone out.
So a mowing question for you guys. The wife came home yesterday and seen that I had mowed the front yard. She told me that I need to go mow the neighbor lady's yard now too. I said, whoa. I'm just going to jump over there and mow her fucking grass. What if she gets pissed about that? I can ask her.
Right.
And if she says, yeah, that's cool, then I do it. I'm not going to just jump over there and mow her fucking grass.
No, unless you know that they've got something going on, like medically or anything else, then sure. But like,
exactly,
if they're of sound, whatever, you don't just
I'll wait.
So if you mow that lawn, within 24 hours, you should take a dog over there on a leash and let it shit in that yard, and just when she looks out, be like, "Thanks, thank you,
thank you,
we're good."
I'm not picking this up.
I didn't want to just to keep the relationship monogamous with my wife and I, because you never know. I mow her grass and she might want me to fucking mow her beaver next.
She's going to take that as a total sign.
Like, come inside me.
Yep.
And I don't need that kind of hassle in my life.
Is she old?
Well, yeah. She's probably my age, so she's old as a woman. Yeah, she's old as a woman.
Oh, but I mean,
she's not like gray hair old though.
You could probably still breed her. She might be.
She is.
I mean, she's hit her prime.
Definitely. Probably passed. I do not need to do no more breeding. I have one coming in July.
You need to get your tubes tied.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Are we going to get dueling vasectomies?
Yes, 100%. And it will be. Well, I guess it would be good so I don't get any other people knocked up in case I cheat.
I was going
in case I cheat.
Because she's had procedure done.
We're releasing a series of products, and the P&A Podcast Home Vasectomy Kit was one of them.
Cool.
So maybe we can try that out as a promotional.
That'd be sweet.
Like a QVC.
On camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll bring a QVC lady in here. She can be like, well, you look at that. It cauterizes as it cuts.
It cuts and cauterizes. It's that patented heated blade.
This ain't no laser. This is plasma.
Sold. sold.
Lasers, you can go all over with them and you can be rotting down somebody's belly. This plasma, it goes where you put it and that's it.
Oh, nilly willy with the lasers, but the plasma goes right where you need it. Hardest part's finding a ground lug, but we usually just attach it right to the pecker for that.
That's a hell of a ground lug. Depends on if you got the clamps or you got the pole. There's another spot you can put the pole for the ground.
I want none of
We
this
call
shit.
that the brown ground.
The brown ground. In the brown notes.
Hit the old brown ground.
I don't know what to say.
That probably means we should get out of here.
I don't want. I just
Turn
have fun.
shit off. What the
We
fuck?
are just kind of in the swing of actually being funny, finally.
Fuck, man. That's funny. If that's funny, fuck.
Sorry, listeners.
Apologize already for it.
I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna go jerk off in the studio now, with or without them guys.
You can go into Eddie's door here.
Yes, in Eddie's door.
You can come in Eddie's door.
Come in Eddie's back door. Eddie's back door.
Yeah, how can you tell they're all that size?
Slamming shut.
Still wondering what the fourth hole is.
Eddie's.
Eddie's.
She was counting her three.
Say shit. If this gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
Somebody needs you out this Christmas. At the next Christmas party, do it in your mashed potato.
Right?
Yep.
That's what the song says.
Mm-hmm.
So we did get an update from AWP on the podcast spreadsheet, historical spreadsheet. We are over 550 hours of podcast currently.
Sorry.
Over 550 hours of podcast. That means if you were to listen to every podcast from end to end, back to back to back continuously, it would take you over 23 days to listen to them all.
Ooh, almost a month.
Damn. I don't think anybody could stay awake that long, especially listening to our podcast.
Not for 23 straight days. Like I said, we've pitched it to be used as a tool of war where you just blast it toward the enemies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inundate them with the noise of the podcast.
If somebody was on meth, they could probably stay awake for 23 days.
Yeah, be twitched.
Be twitched. Hashtag.
Hashtag be twitched.
Yep. That's a long time.
It is.
That's a long time. Sorry, folks. That's a lot of disappointment.
Well, now we're going to say over 500 episodes for a good solid, at least another 100, 150 episodes. And we'll be like, well, over 600 episodes. And yeah.
Well, we've only got like
511.
Well, is that where we're at? Yeah, 511. So, I mean, we got 89 episodes to go.
What are we
Well, that doesn't count this week. So, 86.
Are we going to celebrate any of these? What's the next milestone we should celebrate?
666.
666.
I like it.
Episode 6.
We should have a, I want to do this and I'm going to start saving my money. We should have a Black Sabbath cover band and do the 666 party. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just have a Black Sabbath cover band for it. And yeah.
I actually know one.
Perfect.
No joke. Their name is Shadow of Sabbath.
That's beautiful.
A guy I used to play with is in it, and they're actually really good.
It's almost a year to get 150 in, right? Pretty close to that, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
roughly.
close
Yeah, just under.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So yeah, it would be
Next
it would be
next spring.
next May.
Yeah,
It's gonna be May.
So it's it's 3 episodes a week. It's 51 and 2/3
That'd probably be
weeks. So
Your next milestone would be like 750.
and we'll get a couple extras in there. We'll probably we usually pound a few specials in there and everything else extra. So
Pound.
So you're looking at probably the middle of next April.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Pound Town we go. Black
I like it. I like
Black
it.
Sabbath cover band for our 666 party.
I like it. I'm all in.
Okay.
Cookie, mark it down.
Mark it down. We're bringing some Ouija boards.
Right?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
We won't call Jesus that episode.
No.
We will give little devil horns to the ladies and tell them they need to wear skimpy little red dresses.
Yep.
Or the dudes if they choose.
Dudes can wear skimpy little red dresses too.
Dudes can wear red socks.
Speaking of red devil horns, so much as I hate little kids and their birthday parties, Saturday I got to experience a nice birthday party for a kid with a bunch of hot mid-30 mommies.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That is the one advantage of you having young kids is you can.
These mommies are young and hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. Very true.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So
Those
there's a
days
note.
are going to come to an end for you soon too.
Having a hot young mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already did.
Yeah. Well, at birthday parties, even your kids are going to get older. Those moms are going to get ugly.
Oh, old and ugly, I know.
Yeah.
So you got to find some younger mommies after that.
Yeah.
You need to get a vasectomy.
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm not having any more. I'm just going to birthday parties. Kids are all growing up, so going to birthday parties.
Yeah, I can hear it now. He's going to be like, hey, after this party, you want to go watch me jack off in a studio?
Yes. Come by the studio. Come here.
I'm going to get a phone call. How do I start this video?
I just want you to get a vasectomy simply for the reason that by some means, if ever you do find yourself as a single man ever again,
Right.
we don't need you having more kids.
65 years old having kids.
I'd have thought they'd been blanks by now.
I thought they already were.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
For dudes, that never happens.
Right. Yeah. I was told.
Unless you take a baseball bat to the nuts, you're gonna be. If you prove that you can pop out a kid, you're gonna be pretty much good to go until you die, unless you get a vasectomy.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
that or you got to turn gay.
Well, that's next on the list.
Or just take her to Denny's and nowhere else.
Yeah.
Or well, I guess.
Or take him to Denny's at that point.
Or you can take her to the Waffle House or Denny's, and you're not going to get her pregnant.
True.
Denny's or the dentist.
Dentist.
Or Denny's, then the Waffle House, and see if she's into that.
I was going to say ATM. Ask them out. There's real love.
Then she'll want to kiss, and you're like,
Swallow that load. Yeah. Snowball.
Come on, don't you want to kiss me?
Hey, Snowball. I'm not falling for that trick again.
Oddly enough. And then you're like, wait a minute, I didn't go yet.
I did. Oh, that's not me.
Who's this guy?
Whose protein is this?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Don't
Fuck
mind
it.
me, I'm just in the corner.
Yeah. On that note,
We should probably get out of here.
All right, let's do it.
thanks for having me, guys. Sorry I ruined your fucking podcast.
Sorry I ruined your Black Panther party. Sorry I ruined your roommate's bathrobe.
Sorry I ruined your roommate.
Sorry I ruined your floor.
Sorry I ruined your studio.
This is why I put the garage floor paint in here, because
Good call.
I knew some of this stuff would be happening.
Good call.
He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel, featuring the Glory Hole Cowboy, the Hall of Famer, Mikey Smith, in the studio. Dong it is. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Share us out on social media. Tell everybody about us. Tell everybody you hate us. I don't care either way.
Just tell them.
Just tell them. Just tell them. We appreciate it all. And for all the rest of us, make good choices.